Hi, my name is Gillette, and today I will be showing you how to solve a quadratic equation using the formula. The formula is shown below, which is x equals negative b with a positive or negative symbol next to it, followed by the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. You're probably wondering what goes in the places of those variables in the formula. Well, a quadratic equation always comes in standard form, which is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. A couple things to know before you solve is you have to identify the coefficients first, then plug them in the formula. The coefficients will be in your standard form, and once you get them, you will solve them in your formula. Next thing is check your solutions using standard form. Solutions has an S next to it because you will have two solutions, and you can plug either one of them in the places of the x in the standard form to see if it equals 0. The last thing is to never put a negative in the square root. If you have a negative in the square root, that means that it is not a real number and there will be no solution. Now I have two example problems and I will solve them with you. The first equation is 4x squared plus 15x plus 9. The second equation is x squared plus 10x plus 16. Remember, all quadratic equations are set to equal 0. Now we need to ask ourselves what are the coefficients in these equations. The coefficients are the a, the b, and the c, which will be 4, 15, and 9 in the first equation, and x, 10, and 16 in the second equation. Since we've already identified our coefficients, our next step would be to write down our formula. After you write down your formula, your next step is to substitute the coefficients that's in the standard form equation and plug them into the formula. Now that we've substituted all of the values, we will solve what's inside of our square root. Once you solve what's inside of your square root the first time, you will have to solve what's inside of it a second time because you cannot have an equation inside of a square root. After you solve the equation, you will solve for the square root of the top number, which is 81. The square root of 81 is 9. Our next step is where our positive and negative symbol next to our 15 comes in. You will set the x value to 15 plus 9 over 8 and 15 minus 9 over 8, and you will solve both and you will get both of your solutions for x. Once you get both your solutions for x, you will pick one solution, which it doesn't matter which one, and you will plug them in by the x's in the standard form. Once you solve them, the equation should equal 0. This next equation is basically the same thing, so I'm just going to show you how to solve it. Now you have a practice problem. You will have to pause the video to solve by yourself and then come back for the way I solved it and the solutions. Welcome back. The way I solved this equation is on the screen, and the solutions you should have got are squared, which is 1 and negative 3. Now you have an exit ticket, which is a word problem. You will also have to pause this video, solve on your own, and come back for the answers. The word problem states a ball is shot into the air from a building that is 42 feet above the ground, which is the constant. Its initial velocity is 13 feet per second, which can be represented as 13x. The equation x squared minus 13x plus 42 equals 0 can be used to model the height of the ball after x seconds. How many seconds does it take the ball to hit the ground, which is 0 feet? Pause this video and come back for the solutions. The way I solved this equation is shown in the picture, and the solutions are x equals 7 and x equals 6. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and got something out of this video.